All right, guys. So I uh, I was supposed to head out. I don't have time. I'm working quite a lot at the outdoor stores. This is actually my last month on that store because I will gain a new challenge, a project that I will start doing the 1st of June. Until then, I'm still working at the retail store and I have a lot to do there. I do have some new gear here that I'm gonna show you that I've been gathering up from the month. I'm still testing it out. I do not have some much experience with it yet, but I will show you. Now I just want to mention the big goat with the Vern comments, man, because I'm going to land this once and for all because it's just getting just too much to swallow, really. There's been people that have been claiming design faults, like if they know better. They say some of them even say that they have 5 even to 15 years of experience outdoors testing tents, and they claiming to Nortent, coming up with feedback while at the same time they're calling the company for some people calling for the company for scam, for nobody company, and criticizing the people that like Nortent as fanboys and whatever. And to me, it's getting out of hand, and I think Nortent done a great job with Vern. This is a much heavier. This is a two-person tent for sure. It is a much heavier tent than the previous version, and some will complain also that the previous version was too light to take it out on stormy weather. But you, but you have to have the balance. And Vern 2 is a perfect winter tent that is built like a tank, and it can withstand up to at least 40 miles per hour winds. And I have they have given also the pole section, the 10 poles. These are not 10 poles, by the way. You can put an adjustment of 2 poles inside the Vern 2. That's why the end also is a bit bigger, and also it has a drainage pole that some people also think is a fault on the design, but it's a drainage pole, so the poles doesn't freeze and destroy the material when it happens to be snow and winter temperature. So Vern 2 is definitely a tent I would take on an expedition because it has the double pole feature. It has some adjustment on the toggle that pretty much Nortent forgot mentioned, and pretty much everyone forgot to actually tighten that spot on. For I haven't seen it before myself. And versions 1 only have one. I only have tested this once though, but I know for sure from selling a lot of other tents. This, by the way, at work, at my work where I don't sell Nortent, the Nortent have some qualities that is much better than many out tents, and yes, it's close to the black label because of the 40D This is 30D, but mostly 40D, and you have the double pole feature, and the size of the Vern goes actually all the way down, like the Hilleberg should do, and they had focus on ventilation, and also labeling the pole in either the correct size of the pole that is pretty much the same on all poles, or they have color like Norton Van to find it easy to pitch it on the storm. There are so many other bad tents out there, including the ones that we sell, man. Like this one, Mountain Harvard. This is a known brand. Mountain Harvard is a brand that have been done this forever on clothing and stuff, and it has a very good brand that produces a very popular hoodie that is called the Ghost Whisper, and produces a lot of good gear. When it comes to this tent, however, this is a typical American Asian design where you put the sheet all over the skeleton in an inner tent that you clips before. I cannot head out on an expedition with this kind of tent, because this is not a proper winter tent at all. Poles are weaker than Nord tent. And the poles are very strong on the Nord tent. It's very close to the DAC poles that people are complaining to have. And I do recommend tents with DAC poles at work as well. But I just could not take this two-person tent outdoors compared to this one. You can even see it on the size. This is much better design for sure. And this is the Vern version 1. This is the Vern version 1, and this is the original size. But many people don't know that these have been there out for years, since they recently upgraded to the Vern 2. And the Vern 2 is kind of the result of feedback. So some people have this. For some people, this might be too light or not too straight. But this actually saved my life. And if you come here and say that the Norton Vern 1 is a poor design, this has won reviews already, a couple of reviews at least that I have read. And it's a fantastic tent. This is actually still my go-to tent. Not because I helped design this tent as well, but because it saved my life and I gained a lot of good memories out in the wild. And that's the good, positive memories that it makes the outdoors good. But if you go on wild camp searching for a storm with a nanometer around there, that would make a good video, because everyone else in the UK or whatever are making a good videos. You're gonna get in trouble because you are not taking precaution where you pitch the tent, whatever is Hilleberg or Nord tent or Hailsport or Barents. You need to use your head when you are pitching, and pitch it right. Use double poles, crossing pole. Can the tent withstand this in this weather? Is it actually worth it? Don't look at YouTube. Go out to have a good memory. Don't be out on the outdoors for YouTube, because that's what people basically are doing, and that's how all this hate on suddenly Nord tent or all the people that are getting free tents or whatever are getting all this nonsense, man. Dude, I have failed so many times in my life with bad gear and gaining experience for learning being outdoors, but still having a good memory. And I think we should land this, because the Vern version 2 is gonna get a bit thicker poles. That's gonna make the tent even more heavy. I'm sure it's gonna be someone that complains on that too. So it's, I just feel sorry, man, how this has gained. And to those who say I'm a Nortent ambassador, that's for sure. But I have never ever signed a contract on what to say, on what to do. I just give them my trust, and they give me they trust too. And the thing about this, I could anytime, anywhere, sell all of my Nortent tents, and I do have sell a few, by the way, few older models. I could stop speaking to Nortent, and I could pick whatever brand I like if I want. But I'm not. I'm a scout too. I just you just have to be happy with what you have. And I do have too much gear even in this room. Haven tents, Helinox chairs, Vern 1. I even bought this just because of the design and because it was super cheap at work. And it's not needed. You can have a nice time outdoors with the cheapest tent that is out there. But yeah, there is surely more quality to this than, for example, this. I actually earn money if I sell this kind of product. I don't earn nothing with the Vine 1. Maybe, let's say, $20 every 3 months on a channel that has 1,000 subscribers. Dude, how do you make a living with 2 kids out of that? Now I need to actually work someplace so they can pay me more to maybe recommend not exactly this tent but other type of, and help them to have a nice time outdoors. All right. This lamp they don't sell outdoors at my store, but they do sell other night cores. This is the one I've been gonna replace. Nothing wrong with this. Nothing wrong. I'm only buying the new version because I'm a gear junkie, basically. So, yeah, I know that Darwin on the trail has recently commented that this isn't worth it to upgrade, but it's actually some good points here. It feels more durable. I don't know where I have it now actually. It feels more durable exactly on this part here, because I feel like if I lose this when I'm looking down, I could step on it and it could break. Fantastic light. But mostly the main reason that I'm upgrading from the NU25UL to this one is that I don't want the micro USB thing. It's too many cables, and I just want to stick to USB-C. And there is actually a better features on lightning. If I am testing in here in the dark, I can actually see that this one is a bit better than that one. And I'm gonna give this to my kid, literally, because he has a crappy kid light that is not as reliable. Now, sorry, this place is a maze basically. I was supposed to head out, but I couldn't. I have the sheet kit, and what I'm finding myself doing sometimes is that I don't have a water bottle to put the bidet on. So I bought this one to specifically use with the bidet. It doesn't take much space anyway. I was hoping that it was a bit more collapsible like this one is. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna use this as a bidet to leave less trace outdoors, because it's just nasty. It's not environment friendly having a lot of outdoor gear. I think I have posted it somewhere. But it is nasty to see a lot of toilet paper everywhere from other people, and I try to minimize myself by having a bidet. Another bottle. I have this because I want this to drink more from this part here. I'm gonna do some electrolytes as well. Will be doing a lot of long distance hike. Not this year, but probably next year. I also upgraded to the Garmin InReach Messenger. I haven't started the subscription yet because I haven't had the time to get out. And this is supposed to be better than InReach Mini 2. I had InReach Mini 1 that it was on USB-C, micro USB. And this is supposed to be have a better app and a better service and better battery as well, and USB-C. I will be using this soon. I have a new fishing lures that I just bought at work yesterday. Well, the special with this is that they have some flies or whatever I call it. I'm not sure what to call them. But this one with zinc bottom, but this one has a fly. I will be doing the packraft expedition with my son and stepfather in August. So we will be doing some fishing. I'll be using this a lot actually. This is the Shock Open Run headphones. I'm moving away from the white ones that I had because the battery kind of sucks. It hurts having stuff in the ear, so I normally use it. You can lose it as well. As well as this you can have on the side of the ear to don't hurt you, and you can actually hear people talking while you have the headphones. So far super surprised and satisfied with them. I have a new sandals. I have them upstairs. It hurts a bit, to be honest, to be using it. These are the Earth Runner sandals. It's because I haven't been using sandals since last summer, and I need more time. It's still cold outdoors. And lastly, but not least, is this Ultra Olympus 5. I'm not carrying the one that I'm using at work, but the other ones I use it on across Spain or Camino Santiago. And this is a new model. The others are getting used. I love this shoe. It's just a fantastic zero drop shoe. However, I'm looking at a bigger shoe as well to replace these ones. I have one in mind, but I still not super concluded. I'm thinking of buying now because the next expedition that I possibly will do in a year from now is going to require a bigger boot. I'm not super sold with this. I'm probably going to start with this, but I might need to change further down the line, and I still have 1 month left on the work to buy them for a cheap staff discount, I would say. But I need to do some more research. I don't really like shoes that are not zero drop, like I tell you, but it might be one exception there. And I also had this one braked on across Norway, and I used it the last one time at Camino Santiago. I still have one left, but in order to set up a tarp, I might need to use a double. So I bought this pair here for both me and my wife, because my wife also pole are also broken. So I have this in there. But this is a cheap Silva I bought for $20 at work, and I think it can do just as good job that as this does. If not, I would probably buy a second pair of these. But these are 100 bucks compared to these $30. So yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm still using this, but I might just also use those double. So that's it, guys. I hope to make a new video outdoors soon. I'm currently landing on my go-to gear for this year. The Femundsmarka trip is gonna be a bit different because I need to take even a pack raft with me, so I might pack a bit different, but I'm still figuring out my 2024 long distance hike gear. And what I can say is definitely that the Vern version 1 is still a fantastic tent compared to Helsport and Barents Nota, which is pretty similar, but these are just much better. I really like the Vern 1 version 1 though, especially to the weight, and it's still, the tent is pretty big, so I kind of fit it in a very small backpack either, so it can be better than that actually. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.